This is another Frank Collab.
Welcome back to another episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer. And on today's show, Chris, we're talking TV shows, video game character versions.
Yes, so when this episode comes out on TVNZ Plus and wherever you're listening to it or watching it or whatever, by this time we would have officially done our first crossover event with TVNZ as a whole platform.
That's right.
Yes.
They're asking us to be involved with this new TV show, Ready Gamer Mum, which is a real fun sort of reality style competition show on TVNZ at the moment.
Yep.
So to celebrate, I thought if you could make any TV show out of a video game, I'm not talking like, adapt The Last of Us into a high budget.
Yeah, like what's already been done.
No, I'm talking about like a TV show based in video game world or a sitcom based in video game world. What would it look like?
Yeah.
Nice.
Any kind of TV show.
Nice. Okay, and Guy, hello there. How was your birthday?
Oh, yes. No, my birthday was great. It was last week on Thursday. I turned 34, which I'm happy with. 33, such an ugly number. 34 is nice, you know?
Yeah.
I've never been one of those people that's just like, oh, no, I'm a year older.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
You will be when you're like 80.
I will be, later.
When you're like knocking on death's door,
Yeah,
you will be.
I'll be begging for death. That might come earlier. But no, it was fantastic. My wife, my 10 out of 10 wife, threw me a 10 out of 10 birthday. I got some wonderful presents from her and my kids and my parents. My mum and dad drove up.
Nice.
Caravan?
In the caravan.
How good.
They stayed 20 minutes away, so it was good to celebrate with them. Went out for an amazing dinner
Whereabouts?
Thursday night. A new place. It's actually like on this block where we do the podcast studio. It's around the corner called Bossy.
Oh, coffee culture. Oh, my wife sent me a video from Bossy last night being like, we have to go there. It's truffle season.
Oh.
It's Spenny, by the way, doing well for himself, old Guy Mansell.
Yeah, well, don't have a job. Wife's doing well for herself. No, it was such an amazing meal. Like, best meal I've had, maybe ever. Like,
Whoa.
every single, both of us as well, every single starter and everything that we ate, there wasn't a single thing we're like, I shouldn't have got that.
It looked amazing on the video I saw. I was like, damn.
Best steak of my life. I had a steak with mash, but it also had portobello mushrooms stuffed with blue cheese and an insane jus. God, I love a jus. Oh, yeah, It was really nice. We sat at the table outside. We had great conversation. The kids were being looked after. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then the day after, Friday, went and picked Daisy up from her kindy, got home, and my wife just goes, right, well, off you go, and hands me a bag with all like an overnight bag. And she'd organised...
She said to make yourself scarce.
Yeah. She says, I'm over you. I was like, we're divorcing.
Yeah. You get Daisy, I get Miller. See you later.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, she organised a night for me and Daisy to go to a hotel here in Auckland CBD and just have a fun
That's so cute.
hotel. So I like loaded in the car, she packed my bag and everything, and then we just like swam in the hotel pool, got room service, ate burgers in bed, watched a movie.
I love eating room service in bed.
Oh,
because I would never do that at my house.
It was all like,
Nice.
it was all organised. Shout out to the Pullman Hotel. And yeah, we just watched Cars 2.
Yeah,
Watching,
of course.
Lightning McQueen while eating a burger, and then I was like, screw it, I'm going to get a pizza, and then screw it, we got some sundaes. And then
Awesome.
like brushed our teeth and fell asleep. And then
Cute.
Meg and Miller came the next morning and we had breakfast at the hotel buffet. Love a buffet.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny though, there was a medical conference on. This was a Saturday morning. Medical conference with all these medical students and doctors and stuff. And it was quite busy in the food area. But all of these doctors were loading up their plates with fruit. And,
Oh, yes.
100%.
and boiled eggs and all these things. Whether or not that's what they stand by, or they just didn't want to be the doctor that was all, that was grabbing all the crispy bacon. But I was like, I'm not a doctor. I'm just loading up with everything that would slow my heart down.
Yeah, nice.
But
I'll get into
it was fantastic. It was a lovely weekend.
That's good.
And then finished off yesterday. My parents, before they left, we went to a dance recital for my daughter.
Oh, cute.
Oh, Ellie, I'm going to show you the video
I can't
after
wait.
this. It will get your ovaries churning.
Is that what they do? Do they churn?
They churn.
Like butter?
Yes,
Yeah.
so there's going to be some baby butter.
Oh, yeah. Sliding down the old fallopian
Alrighty.
tube.
Alrighty.
That's how a baby's made.
That's it.
Don't give me that face.
Based
Producer
on what I've
JP.
heard.
But yeah, it was a fantastic birthday.
Sounds lovely,
That's
guy.
great.
And you're 34 now. Welcome
34.
to the club. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cheers. Is that all you had to say, really? Or
Oh, You've turned into such a wonderful young man.
What do you mean turned? Was I not before?
You're an a-hole, a massive
Fair.
a-hole.
Yeah.
And now you're
No.
pretty much the same. But I'm glad you had a great birthday.
Yeah,
Thank
me
you.
too. Well done to you for making it through another year,
Guys,
eh?
guys, just move on. It's fine. We don't. This has been
Are we
dragged
done?
on.
Well, this is literally going to be most of the podcast. Just quickly, though, to the birthday boy.
Yes.
Why have you got your shoes off?
Because I'm comfortable.
Why are they just sitting in the middle of the studio? Just the dogs are out.
Well, they're relatively new shoes, so don't worry about them stanking. And I'm comfortable. We're in a podcast situation.
are
I've
you
got my-
extremely casual?
I'm extremely casual.
Right. Maybe we
Nice.
should change it to extremely comfortable gamers.
Oh,
And we're
yeah?
just like, and then
Yeah.
whenever someone watches us, we're like in a beanbag, in an hoodie.
Yeah.
I would never be comfortable in a beanbag. I hate them.
Oh, really?
I'd rather stand.
Sorry, I was going to say on a beanbag. I said in.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would be comfortable
That'd
in
be
one.
awful. Just breathing in all the polystyrene. No, I hate beanbags. I will never sit on one if I
Really?
can avoid it.
What is it, the feel of the polystyrene?
I just think it's you're not actually. I never feel relaxed. I always feel like my head's back, and I'm always like lifting my head forward. It doesn't feel like there's much neck support.
Are you using it correctly, though?
Probably not, but I don't like them anyway.
Imagine cutting to a shot of guy trying to use it and he's like lying on it face down.
Yeah, face down like a koala.
Are you using? Welcome to your 30s, by the way. You need neck support, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so I remember when I turned 30 and I twisted my back like that day.
Oh, my gosh. I literally, in
yeah.
the weekend,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert, I've put my back out from in the weekend bending down to get a sock. No shit.
Nice.
And I've
It's one
been...
of Sam's socks.
Oh, what do you mean? Are you talking about a yucky sock?
What's a yucky
What's a
sock?
yucky
Oh,
sock?
shut up.
Ooh, what is a yucky sock?
What's a yucky sock?
Why did you say it was Sam's?
I thought you said it was one of Sam's.
Because he lives with you. What's a yucky sock?
What the hell?
I thought you were implying it was like a...
What? I honestly don't even know what you're
I
talking
genuinely
about.
am.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, like don't some boys like use them
What?
For what?
in personal time to capture such fluid?
Oh, baby batter. Whatever the
Baby butter.
whatever we called it. Yeah.
So-
yeah, no, they do. We were just joking.
Yeah,
we know
yeah,
about
you
that.
knew.
It's one of
Yeah,
the-
you
we
said.
invented that.
Yeah.
But no, been down to get a sock, put my back out. I've been horizontal like all weekend, been on the old tramadol, which is quite
On the
nice.
trammies.
On the trammies, bit of anti-inflam. And it's getting a little bit better, but it's just seized. It's just seized, and
Yeah.
now I have to wait for days for it to just unseize.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
So lots of opportunities for you to game.
Totally. I mean, that's all I did in my dreams.
There's no way you'd even get round. You wouldn't. You'd get round. Maybe I'll get round to dreaming about games.
Yeah, not even that. I just watched some TV. Actually, I watched Ready Game and Mum. That's what I did in the
Yeah.
weekend. Is I watched all the episodes of that. It was very wholesome show on TVNZ Plus. If you want to watch it. But yeah, welcome to 34. I'm 33, so maybe I'll do my back again when I turn 34.
Yeah. 33, ugly number.
Fun
Thanks.
fact about trammies: if you
Yeah.
get addicted to them,
Yeah.
as someone I know did, we had a heavy addiction to them. He didn't go poos for like over a month,
Really?
That's your worst nightmare.
and then he
right?
said when he, which is like your one thing you do really well.
Yeah, that's my talent.
And he said when it finally came, when he finally kicked the addiction, and the time came, it was like passing a giant pine cone.
Oh.
So, by the way, for those listening, that we will chat about games. We're
Yeah,
just going
sorry.
to tick off all the real gross shit first.
Can we talk about my birthday?
Oh, yeah,
Have we not done that?
We haven't done that. Nah, should we do some listener feedback,
Yeah,
guy?
let's do that.
Yeah,
Right.
let's hear from the listeners.
All right, listeners' feedback. You can go to our Instagram, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers, or hit us up on Instagram. Did I say Instagram?
You said Instagram.
Go hit us up on our Facebook group, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers, or our Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast. Now, we're just going to talk about platinuming, because that was pretty heavily mentioned in the Facebook group this week, as well as all of the people, which we'll touch on in gaming news. Lots of people are getting very passionate about the things that were announced at the PlayStation State of Play and the Xbox showcase that was today as of recording, which we'll cover in gaming news. But lots of people are sharing the news stories and the videos and the trailers of what was announced, and we love it. We love to see that passion in the group, so always do that.
Yes.
Beck, cousin Beck, she says, "Now I'm not normally one to brag, but anyone who has played Inscription will understand this is kind of a big deal. I'm so bloody proud of myself. Subsequent platinum too, of course, but it is the skull storm that caused the main dopamine explosion. Anybody wants to share their latest trophy achievement?" So,
What
cousin,
did she have to do for that?
I don't know. I've never heard of the game, but
Yeah.
a lot of people in the comments will be like, "That is a massive achievement considering
Really?
what Inscription is." So it must be a very difficult game, which surprises me that you don't know what it is, Chris.
I've never. Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
And then another post from Suze Jenkin. I just got my first PS Platinum trophy. I'm not a completionist, so it's never something I strive for, but I've been playing the sweetest little indie game called The Last Campfire. And it surprised me when I said I got the trophy. I gave it a rather, I gather it's a super easy one to platinum, but hey, it still counts.
Yes, it
Possibly
does.
the only one I'll ever get. I think platinuming a game, regardless of what it is
Agreed.
you've shown full commitment to that game.
Yeah, that's
even if
awesome.
it's a tiny little one.
And it usually means
Exactly.
you've done everything the game has to offer.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of platinuming. I've slowly kind of like stepped back a little bit from platinuming.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of the games coming out now, I'm like, in order to platinum that, I have to play it 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times. And
Yeah.
they're all like 200-hour massive, you know.
Yeah, I don't like a game platinum where it says you've got to complete it in this hard, in this difficulty mode. You know, you're like you've got to do it on Game Plus mode. You know?
Yeah. That sucks.
That to me is like lazy from the developers in terms of in order to get the trophy.
Yeah, it's not very creative, is it?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, just making you grind.
But somebody, Kerry, my first platinum was either Shadow of Mordor or Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Can't remember which one came first. Paul Askew, first platinum was Lego Lord of the Rings on PlayStation Vita. That's
Wow,
cool.
that is a throwback.
Getting a platinum on a Vita, that's something.
Damn.
That's in itself an achievement. And Beck Harwood says her first one was Life is Strange.
Nice.
Yeah.
Banger.
Do you guys, I mean, obviously, Ellie, you've not done it.
I've not ever got a platinum. I have finished Life is Strange, but I didn't get the trophies. No trophies.
I'd
for
love to
Ellie.
go through your PlayStation library and see which one you're closest to getting a platinum.
I reckon the one she's closest to getting a platinum on will be like Detroit Become Human, and it'll be like, you know how out of 100% it shows you how your progress? I
Yeah.
reckon it'll be like 23%.
Yeah.
I reckon it would be.
It could also be It Takes Two, because that's
True.
one of those games from memory where like you can probably accidentally get about 75% of the trophies
True.
just from playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
when it just gives you a trophy for completing a level. Like
Hopefully
and you
I'll-
finish the game.
Yeah, we did actually. It took a while, but maybe I'll go have a look when I get home. I'll try and remember
She
to
won't.
go have a look.
No, she won't. Yeah. My
Okay.
first platinum was Ghost of Tsushima, I think.
Oh,
Was that your first ever platinum? Holy cow.
Yeah, that's my first one.
nice.
And I think since then I've only done it maybe 3 or 4 more times. I've done Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man 1 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
Miles Morales, which doesn't really count. Maybe one more?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, did I platinum, what was it, the other one? I haven't platinumed Yote,
Oh, yeah.
but I feel like I've platinumed another game since.
According to my PlayStation
I could just check on
app, I have platinumed Uncharted 4 the earliest,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune, and Uncharted 2, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4. I used to be into this shit back in the day. Uncharted 3, The Last of Us, Battlefield 1, Assassin's Creed Origins, Lost Legacy, God of War 3. I used to love platinum.
Yeah, wow. Look at you go.
Shit, I used to love it.
I've got 4 platinums.
Nice.
How do you see which ones they are? Do you just have to scroll?
You have to scroll, but that's okay. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty boring, eh?
It is. Is that everything for listener feedback?
That's it for listener feedback. Yeah.
All right, let's jump into some gaming news. I'll go first. The makers of Overcooked are bringing out a brand new game.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a 2-player split-screen co-op adventure.
Love it.
It's called Stage Fright, and basically it's an adventure where the 2 perspectives are completely different. So one side is like kind of in a blue color code. What's the word? Like blue. What am I saying? Like a blue. Chris, help me out here.
Nighttime?
Yeah, one's like, well, they're both at
Theme?
night.
Oh, one looks kind of gothic and dark and
Yes.
scary, and the other side looks really happy and amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're co-oping and you're running through this adventure, and it looks really cool. There's no release date yet. Currently, it's only going to be on PC, but hopefully it'll come to
Yeah.
console because I feel like co-ops, bring them to console. It's a great place to play bloody
Couch
co-op.
console.
Yeah,
Couch co-op.
exactly. So it looks very fun. Who knows if I'll end up playing it? Probably not. But it does look very creative.
Not worth mentioning.
It looks
it's not
fun.
really worth-
It's this. I'm probably not going to play it, but
I might.
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
comes to console, I might. Probably won't play it on PC.
do you still have a PC?
Don't play it.
Do you still have any passion for this podcast?
No, I do. I do. I enjoy just chatting to me mates every week, eh?
Yeah.
About all sorts of stuff, eh?
Hey.
Lots of poppycock, not just gaming.
Poppycock.
But that's my very brief gaming news there. Coming
my
soon.
quick great gaming news before we get into yours, Guy, which I know is big, is for the last 2 weeks, I've been telling everyone to download Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition
You
now
have.
that it is available on Mac.
You have, yes.
All right? Very exciting. It's always only ever been on Windows, and I am like hanging out for this. So
Yeah.
I already own it. So I went, all right, I already own it on Windows. It says I can just download it, the Mac version.
Oh, yeah?
Tried to do it on my Mac, wouldn't work. Tried to do it on my Mac, wouldn't work. Tried it again, wouldn't work. This is me downloading it and trying to install it 3 times.
Uh-oh.
So what I did is I went, maybe because I bought it on Windows and played it a lot on a Windows PC ages ago, maybe I have to like delete it all and just buy a new copy, but the Apple version, even though that's not how Steam works, and it just downloads whatever native computer you're running on. So I did that. I uninstalled it and I deleted the fact that I'd ever purchased Age of Empires 2.
Oh, wow. Did you like lose all your memories?
Everything's
and everything?
gone. That's fine.
Breaking up.
That's fine. I
Oh,
don't
wow.
care. It's fine. I've done
Okay.
that about 10 times in my life.
Okay,
You know,
wow.
Yeah.
that's fine. I then, that was the point where I noticed a small box on the Steam page for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition that said, will not work on any Macs running Intel processors.
Oh.
And so I Googled, of course.
Sorry.
The old Intel processor.
yeah, just
you know?
Ellie's.
Ellie was
Ellie's
planning
reaction.
to get it and realized she had an Intel as well.
No, I'm gutted for you.
Ellie's Intel processor pinged just then.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And so I went up to the top corner about my Mac. Of course, it's an Intel processed Mac. Does not work. So the Age of Empires 2, which has been out since the late 90s, finally comes to Mac, and it is only available on Apple products from 2024 onwards.
Oh, my God.
really?
Or 23 onwards.
That's so recent.
Oh, that
And
is-
I'm like, I have run this on this exact computer using a Windows boot camp emulator,
True.
and it ran fine. Why can't I just run it on my Mac?
Oh, that's so annoying.
And it took me to uninstall the fact that I'd ever purchased it to notice that.
That's so dumb.
So I'm fuming.
That's tragic.
I still don't have it.
Yeah, no, that's tragic. I'm sorry to hear that.
But why can't they just put it on at like 2023 and that is such a brand. I gotta go buy like a tooth, and everyone listening who's on PC is like, oh, just get a PC. It's like, no, I like Macs. I've got the phone. I got the Apple, everything.
Yeah, it's all
I like
integrated,
that little
yeah.
thing, and it's my work laptop, right? I
Yeah.
game on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I was so excited, and now it looks like if I'm going to play Age of Empires 2, I'm going to have to either get a PC from someone who never uses it because they hate gaming and doing the podcast, or buy a brand new Mac.
Yeah.
You going around to Ellie's house and playing Age of Empires every now and then is more likely than her playing video games in her own house.
That is a sad statistic, but very true.
Would you be open to me coming around and playing your PC?
Yeah, if you want to. Would you actually? It's
Yeah,
at
100%.
it's actually at my sister's house next door.
Even better.
Technically.
Paige is
You have to-
cool.
Yeah, you have to talk to me.
Don't have to interact with
So
Ellie.
you won't be there.
No, I won't be there. I'll be next door.
So you won't be there putting your back out, farting, picking up Sam's jizz socks. Instead, I'll be next door with your sister, who's great value.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Come
That
on
sounds
over.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be bloody hoot, mate.
I mean, that's probably why you don't game on your PCs, because it's not in your house.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's not in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of a step to get there. You know, there's a bit of an obstacle to get there, which is literally just out the front door and then through the next door.
So
but-
yeah, and for those listening, you have townhouses that are joined together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually the walk from your front door to the PC is probably shorter than most people's walk from like one end of the house to the other.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
but
where's your Switch?
that's in our house. Currently, that's sitting under our TV in our bedroom, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's your console?
We actually just gave our PS4 to our sister, Sam's sister, to borrow because she said she wanted to get into gaming. So,
Okay,
we've-
so they're getting rid of all their gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
yeah,
yes.
I'm weaning off this podcast slowly. No. And then our PS5.
Started doing that years ago, Ellie. Come on, man. Where's your PS5? That's still set up?
Still set up downstairs. Sam's been on the VR, the old steering wheel. Yeah, that's still
Okay.
going strong.
All
At
right,
least
just
we know.
checking.
At least we know that the console's being used.
It is
Yeah,
being
that's right.
used. Yeah. Quite a lot actually by Sam, but not by me.
So once again, headline: Age of Empires 2. This is the third week in a row. I apologise for the same news story, but
No, it's important.
absolute kick in the dick.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
so gutted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
God,
enough.
I'm gutted.
That sucks. Yeah, no, that sucks. That really sucks.
Gaming news. Happy birthday to me. All right, now, Xbox Showcase went down today. We record on Mondays, so by the time this comes out, as is tradition, the news will be old, but it's worth mentioning anyway. A lot of stuff was announced at this Xbox Showcase, which is quite unlike Xbox, but
And at this point in time, I haven't heard or seen anything.
now, there are some games that actually will intrigue all three of us. Right? There's lots of games, but I've chosen three. Persona 6 was announced.
Oh wow!
Yep, no release date, but there was a very brief sort of trailer that didn't really reveal too
Was
much.
it pretty cool though?
It was pretty nifty.
Like cool music and stuff.
Yeah, and no, I didn't know this about Persona games because obviously there's been 5 previous to this, but does each game apparently has sort of like a color theme. So
The
Persona
last one was red.
was red. Yeah, Persona 5 is red, and other games are like blue.
Yeah.
This one's green.
Okay, cool.
So Persona 6 will be green. It's available on all platforms, but we don't know when it's coming out. Persona 6 has been confirmed.
Okay.
The next one, Spyro is back.
Oh,
Now, Spyro got redone. There was the remake trilogy,
yeah.
just like with
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. That was done by Toys for Bob, which is the developers there. They're the people behind this game, but this is an actual Spyro storyline game.
like a new game.
It's a new one. And it's been almost 20 years since Spyro has had its own storyline game. This one is coming out in spring 2027.
Wow.
It's by the same people, and it's called Spyro: A Realm Beyond. This
How
is
cool.
Spyro gets sucked into a new realm. You've got to come back. One of the things that's talked about with this game is that there's actually going to be flying, because in the original Spyro games, it was mostly gliding.
Yes, true.
Whereas this one's going to be free flight.
And is
Oh,
Spyro
cool.
older, or is he still little?
I imagine he's the same age.
Is it a he?
I think it's a she.
Is
actually.
Spyro a she?
Yeah, I think. Let me fact check that.
As somebody who played it the most, Ellie, can
I-
you let us know?
I should
She'll
know
be
that.
6 of Spyro.
She will be so stoked if it's a she, by the way.
yeah.
Let's have a
Does,
look.
does Spyro have a diddle?
That's not the Google search I'm going to do. Oh, God.
Dude.
Anyway.
Dude.
Oh, it's a bloody man.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
is-
this is a game that was made in the early 2000s, late 90s. Of course it was a man.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a girl.
Excuse me, Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that's the only
Unless
one.
she's a man.
But they did give her
Ooh.
massive boobs.
Yeah. See, that was just a sexualized one, wasn't it?
Oh, well, what? If you want Spyro to be a chick, guess what? She's going to have huge dinosaur boosies, all right? It's the only way it's going to happen.
Even though she's a dragon.
Dragging them boosies. Nah, you're all
Dragon and Buzzies. Name of the title of the episode.
Oh, God. Damn it. It's the third boozy title in a row.
Oh, dear.
Or close to.
And one other thing that I'm very now excited about, Halo Campaign Evolved, which we know has been coming out, but we didn't know when. It's coming out on the 28th of July, which isn't that far away.
Which is the remake
The
of the
remake
first Halo.
of the first one. It is campaign only, so no multiplayer. But what they did announce is that there's going to be 3 additional missions that weren't in the original. So I think these 3 missions are like prequels, like they're 3 missions before you start the game. So the same people that were doing the voices are going to be in on it. It looks fantastic, and that's coming out the 28th of July on Xbox and PlayStation.
Woo!
Oh, that's
I will-
cool. Halo
yeah.
on PlayStation.
Halo on PlayStation confirmed end of July.
That's cool.
I'm excited.
That's
Are
cool.
video games turning into the movies?
Like, what do you mean?
Every movie that's out now is
Yeah.
derivative of something else.
True.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Every
yeah,
movie
yeah.
that's coming out is either based on a video game or an old, like,
Yeah.
He-Man has come out. Like,
Yeah,
all
He-Man
the
just came
comic
out.
books. It's just redoing all these old things.
Yeah.
Spyro.
True.
What was the one you just said?
Persona 5 and Halo.
Persona 5, that's cool. That's a sequel.
Yeah, there was lots of other games.
Halo remake.
Fable's being redone.
Fable's being redone, or is that a new game?
I think it might be a new game, actually.
Yeah, that's a new
New
game.
game, so that's fine.
But there's just the remakes and stuff. Like, this has been a thing for ages, but
or
holy
prequels.
shit.
Like, so there's Gears of War E-Day.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, so it's a prequel. It's for when the grubs, the bugs, they first burst onto the scene, literally. It's early doors Gears
Early
of War.
doors.
Which I always have an issue with, because they'll release a solid trilogy and then they'll do a prequel, but then because the prequel comes out after the first 3, it's better. And there's things in the prequel
That you can't then get
that
in
you
the...
can't then get. So let's go back to Halo 1, 2, and 3, and then they released Halo Reach. And the Reach was like a really good game, and there were so many mechanics of the game that weren't available in the previous 3 titles, like literally sprinting and different weapons and stuff like
Can
that.
you not sprint in the first 3 Halos?
No.
God, those
Oh.
games are shit. Really?
But like you
So
sprint.
you have to walk, throw a purple orb, walk,
Yeah,
shoot
yeah.
some blue crystals.
Yeah, bang.
Why do you love that game so much? No offense to anyone that likes Halo. I just never got it.
You got the colors wrong. You got them around the wrong way. That's annoying.
Really?
Yeah, it's purple crystals and blue ball.
I'm so sorry. And what was the name of it's like a red sword, isn't it, that comes out of your hand?
You're just a twat. But anyway, so Halo Reach is canonically set before Halo, but then where did all that cool shit go? You know? And
Yeah, it's
and-
almost like it came out later in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
it's annoying.
tricky. It's tricky.
So I imagine there's probably going to be things from Gears of War that you can't do in the first one. Is it what, they just forget that you can't do it?
These
That
are all
sucks,
fascinating
man.
questions.
Exciting news around Gears of War 2, which is that a New Zealand actor is playing Ty.
Oh, no way.
So Ty, if you played, and I love the way Ellie always goes, when in real life, you actually don't No.
There's a soundboard.
And that's totally
There's
sweet.
a soundboard that producer JP's working on. He's recording Ellie to the point where we will just be able to replace her with buttons.
Yeah, that's my script. You know, I've got scripts.
His name is Mate Wairangi Hitamoris. He's a champion arm wrestler and weightlifter. Years ago, I interviewed him on a TV show I used to work for.
So he's a small fella?
He's a big unit. He's a big unit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't traditionally much of an actor, and then got a few gigs here and there, and now he's been cast to play Ty, who in the Gears of War series is this huge, I think they have him as Hawaiian or Samoan.
Yeah, he's definitely Polynesian.
And he's this massive guy with tattoos, and he's really chill and really like stoic.
It's really
and
peaceful.
Really peaceful, but huge and like incredibly violent.
Yeah.
So this Kiwi is playing that.
That's awesome.
cool.
That's so
Good
cool.
on him.
And another shout out to the woman from Radio New Zealand.
Paulina Lau.
Yes.
Paulina Lau.
Yeah.
Who is playing, and we're at the New Zealand Radio and Podcast Awards, I was,
Yeah, you were.
the other day, and Jeremy Corbett, great comedian, he was hosting, and he was just like, oh, you played a ribbon in the new, and you could tell he was reading it off a cue card or something, the new God of War, and she's like, yeah, and then just moved on to the next thing, and I was sitting in the audience like, she's in God of War. Are you kidding me? And then I watched the trailer, and she plays like a really huge role in it.
Yeah, absolutely. She's alongside Jack Quaid, who you know from The Boys. He's like a gelatinous cube.
So weird, by the way.
I'm so excited for this game. Like, I actually genuinely makes me want to fire up and play the last two God of Wars.
I don't think it will. You've tried it before.
No, but I'll have another crack, and I've done that before in the past, and it's worked.
So it's because, and this has been an interesting topic actually online, is the reaction to God of War, something Fei. Lao Fei. And so it takes place, you play Kratos' wife, who at the start of the God of War reboot, he's essentially saying farewell to because she's died. And then she has to fight her way out of the underworld.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer, and my initial thing was like, oh, interesting. I wonder why they're not just taking Kratos to another thing. Right?
Yeah.
But they want to do more with the mythology that they're working with, which I get.
Yeah, and also they get to play with mythology of completely different ones as well, because they're all in the underworld, like gods that have died. So you're not just facing off against Greek gods or
I bet there will be Greek gods from the other trilogy.
Hard out, because you
Which
kill
is
a whole bunch of
awesome.
them. Yeah.
And so at first I was like, interesting, taking one of the most masculine, testosterone fueled franchises and changing it so you're now playing as his wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a really interesting call. And then I watched a minute of that gameplay that they showed off at the PlayStation thing, and I was just like, this is amazing.
Oh, it looks
the
so
characters, the fighting. I don't get the cube.
Yeah, but I feel like we'll get it.
Eventually,
we'll get it.
We'll get the cube.
It's a gelatinous cube. I'm very curious about it.
It's like the size of a yoga ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And it's just
Okay.
a see-through cube with a sword stuck
because it's
in
all
it.
motion capture as well. So it's not. So Jack Quaid was literally, when they were capturing all these scenes, they got like PVC pipe in the shape of a cube,
And he had to stay
and
inside that.
and he was like running around with
Oh,
it. So
funny.
everything that you see isn't just like animated; it's also like it's motion,
Motion
capture.
captured, all the cutscenes, beautiful. Like
It
those
looks
games
so
are so
cool.
well done. Yeah, and the combat looks awesome. Faye is, I don't know anything about the character she's based on, but she's like magic, and she's got this like sword and with this ribbon hanging off it. Once again, super weird. But what's her name again?
Paulina.
Paulina. She voices the ribbon attached to the sword.
That's so cool.
I watched the trailer, and then as soon as I heard a Kiwi accent, I was like,
Yes.
"Wait a minute, that's a Kiwi."
So jarring.
Who's the ribbon?
So jarring. And I was like, oh, wow. And so when I heard that at the Radio Awards, and I was, she was like, oh, she's in God of War, and then they moved on really quickly. I was like, you don't understand how big a deal that is.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest games in the world.
I just would have loved, because I was watching the live stream, and I just would have loved to have heard you go, "What?
wait,
Jeremy, go back to God of War."
She's a ribbon. So, yeah, we have to try and get either of those two on the podcast
Yes.
at some point.
She is keen. I reached out to her.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
She is keen, but she literally has to wait.
Yes,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
she'd come in and wouldn't be able to say anything.
Totally.
True.
But she's awesome. My wife's done some stuff with her in the past. And you've hung out with her, Ellie.
I just recently did a little interview with her. It hasn't come out yet, but she's on RNZ, and I did an interview with her for ECG talking about how we're on TVNZ Plus now.
Yeah.
But I had no idea she was in God of War when we had this chat.
Yeah.
She couldn't say.
Yeah, and so I was watching the Radio Awards as well the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would have been such a cool thing to
Yeah.
chat to her about if I
So
could
she would have been talking to somebody from a gaming podcast here in New Zealand the whole time, time, she'd be like, man, something just fell over.
Oh, that's not a good omen.
She could be literally go, oh man, I've got such a scoop for you right now,
know.
but I can't talk to you
You
about
little
it.
gamer loser. You don't even know what's coming, man. I could be blowing your mind.
Imagine if she gave Ellie the scoop right there and then, and it's Ellie. Like,
Yeah.
tell me anything about God of War. And
That's
Ellie,
the thing. I probably would have just been forgotten and been like, oh, cool. Anyway, what's that mean? No, yeah, very cool.
It is
Have
amazing.
Kiwis in there.
Yeah.
Huge.
Really cool.
Let us know what your thoughts are on that new game, by the way, because I will admit, and like heaps of people have been like, oh, why would you want to play as like a 40-year-old woman or something? Mother.
yeah, everyone's saying that the main character isn't attractive enough to be on a God of War
I haven't
game.
heard that shit.
Oh, it's all over the
Are you
internet.
serious?
Yeah, people say she's not attractive, which I don't get because it's like, wait, so you're saying that she can't be a badass and be unattractive? So does that mean that you are attracted to Kratos?
I mean, Kratos pretty hot. Although my dude radar, I've got no idea who's hot.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah. The thing is, as soon as I saw it, I was obviously excited, but then I was like, oh man, this game's going to get chewed up
That's
online
so
by
annoying.
Yeah.
silly little boys.
Silly boys.
I will admit, when I first saw that it was based on the partner, I was a bit like, oh, what are they doing? This is so weird. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a weird thing to do. And then I watched the gameplay trailer,
Yeah,
and
you
it was
were-
magnificent.
Nice.
You gave the game the benefit of the doubt of 10 seconds.
Yes.
You're like, I had a brief moment, and then you're like, this game looks rad. But there
100%,
are some people that still won't accept that
No.
it's...
But also, I also think, and there are, unfortunately, I also think a lot of people take that stance just to have stuff to say online
Totally.
that might go viral or
Just
might,
to get
you know what I
views,
mean?
shares. Thing is, though, they say like, "Oh, why is it they're calling it God of Woke?"
Oh,
I know,
because it's
I
a
know.
woman.
Because it's a woman.
Wow.
But I imagine that those same people wouldn't be upset if, let's say, a traditionally female-led game like Horizon, where you take Aloy, if there was a Horizon spin-off and it was a dude, they
I'd
would
play
have...
the shit out of that.
It'd be so much better. No, they would not kick up a fuss.
Exactly.
They wouldn't call it a Horizon of woke,
Yeah.
because that wouldn't make any sense. No, it's an incredibly stupid take to
It
have.
is a stupid take. And you know what? As I've said before on this podcast, every single game, most games when we were younger, most were male protagonists, including my beloved Spyro.
Spyro's got a diddle.
Oh, so devastating. And so, yeah, do you think we always want to be playing male protagonists? Maybe we want to play a woman for once, you know?
The
Maybe.
interesting thing with that, though, is that God of War, as I say, was always like a boy-dude game. Like
Yeah.
the first ones, oh my God, you could not design a game more designed for teenage boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Incredibly violent, like
Yeah.
ridiculous, like nudity,
Yeah.
all that stuff. For that to then now be like a mid-40s mother of,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
Like
do,
it's
I
a
do.
huge pivot.
It is a huge pivot.
But you watch that thing, and it's literally like, this is just God of War.
Yeah.
The person's doing as cool as shit. She
Yeah.
is magic. She's like super strong. She's kicking ass. It's
Yeah.
still super violent. I'm like, who cares what the person looks like?
Exactly.
And the same, I think it's because the choice has been taken away.
Yeah,
They feel like their choice has been taken away because the same people that complain about it being a female-led game, they wouldn't complain when it comes to character creation. You know,
Yeah.
like video games where you get to choose if you're a boy or a girl.
Yeah,
They
totally.
because they'll just choose boy all the time, but they'll be like, "Hey, choose girl if you want." But then when that choice is taken away from them, they're like, "Ah,
Yeah.
I want to play with someone who's got a penis."
Yeah, but maybe it'll bring a new audience. Maybe women will play the next God of War.
Meg,
because
my
they...
wife, she wants to watch me play it.
Oh, there you go.
So I was like, "Oh, fat chance! I hate God of War."
That's
Yeah.
what, this is the interesting thing is that literally two of the best games in
Yeah.
the new console, probably the two, maybe two, like God of War, the Ragnarok, and the first
Yeah.
one, two of the, and you haven't played them.
I know,
through.
and I'm going to.
It's
And
crazy.
I'm very good at giving things a second go, or finally giving things a go. Elden Ring. I was like, I'm never going to play that. I did enjoy it. I'm just not at a point in my life where I could
Invest that
invest
too
much.
in it,
stressful.
right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm also recently enjoying? Really enjoying?
What?
NRL. I'm watching rugby league.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Genuinely,
Oh,
I love. I'm not. I was thinking, so I love like, rugby league. I'm genuinely enjoying watching rugby league.
Yeah.
And something that I'm like, oh, I should get around to enjoying that.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh no, I actually enjoy
So you're
it.
watching the
Yeah.
Warriors?
I'm watching the Warriors. I'm not just watching the Warriors. I'm watching like other games as well.
How
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
nice.
I've got Sky Sport and I'm watching rugby league,
That's
and it's
awesome.
great.
Hell yeah.
It
So-
is fun.
What a man.
What a man!
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude one, though, not the new chick one.
Not the chick one.
Yeah, boy.
What, a gelatinous cube? Get out of here!
Get out of here, mate. Give the cube a dick and I might be interested.
Give the cube a dick.
No, that's not the title of the episode. We've already got the title and it's something about Spyro's Boosies. What are we doing next?
Oh, just quickly, I just wanted to show you this. This is quite visual.
Are we still
but
doing gaming news?
No. This is just more of a gaming anecdote.
Just chitty chat.
It's just a little reel that came up. I can post it in the group, but this guy has set up his cycle to his GTA bike.
Yeah.
And he's literally cycling on his bike and it's linked to the PlayStation game, and then he does his workouts
VR?
through no, he's just doing it on screen. Like
So whenever he pedals
on
in real
Strava.
life.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, so it's on Strava, and so when he pedals, it moves the bike, and he
Great.
actually like gets to burn calories. And I'm like, that is a great way to exercise if you don't love exercising.
Yeah,
you know,
because when
Oh
you
my
go to the
God, I
gym,
would do that.
there's treadmills and stuff and bikes at the gym where like it puts you, it's got a screen and then it'll like you can set it where you are going through the mountains or
Yeah.
something like that, and it's like
It's
I don't care.
I
But
agree.
if you put a video game in there,
Yeah.
if I got to cycle around Los Santos,
yeah,
that would be awesome.
yeah.
But
be awesome,
do
eh?
you also worry that then people would not be able to exercise without being in this massive
Who
electronic
cares
contraption?
as long as they're exercising?
I
gonna give it a
don't
go?
know, man.
Oh, you're not.
I've got.
I think it's very cool, but if you had to rely on doing that to exercise every day, I'd be worried.
True.
If you rely on it, sure. But
Yeah.
if there was a way, and I'm sure it will happen in the future, if I could hook up my walking pad, which I've got at home.
What the hell's a walking pad?
Well, it's like a treadmill, but you can only
Oh,
go a certain
right.
speed, and
yeah.
it's thinner and annoying.
Oh, that's the thing you were going to stand on and walk while you were doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
If I could hook that up to and then play Red Dead Redemption 2 and just there's a mode where I'm just walking, but I get to see it on the screen
In first person, that'd be
in
cool.
first person.
Yeah, that'd be fun, eh?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Invent that. Someone make exercise and PlayStations and gaming linked.
There you
Thanks.
go. JP,
Lock
you
it
on
in.
that? You're gonna organise that for next week?
Yeah,
Sure,
producer
Jared.
JP is going to do. He's got hardly anything on these days, so
Yeah.
he's happy to take a look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Any other anecdotes?
Nah, that was all from me. Any anecdotes from you guys?
I got a quick one.
Oh yeah.
So I went to wash my hoodie the other day, the ECG hoodie.
What
and
did it
then-
have on it? Vomit?
Probably.
Baby
Genuinely.
vomit?
No, genuinely, it probably did.
Yeah.
I hung it out outside, put it on a coat hook, put it outside, didn't want to put it in the dryer. Then I put it on yesterday and I was just doing stuff around the house. And then I just felt something up my arm, like moving underneath the hoodie.
Oh, no.
God.
And I immediately freaked
Oh,
out
no.
and ripped off the hoodie.
Was it a wetter?
It was a wetter.
Oh no.
A wetter.
A wetter.
Now, if you're listening internationally, type in weta, WETA,
Yeah.
bug into Google Images.
Basically, it's like a grasshopper that's been turned inside out.
Oh,
It's such
It's
a-
disgusting.
it's disgusting.
Okay, they are native to New Zealand. We're very native ones, and they're very special to our country.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
I do not like them personally.
So I ripped off the hoodie and I was like, patting myself down like I was on fire and I couldn't see anything. And then I just saw this piece of shit wetter just walking across the floor.
No.
And this was outside in the carport. And I was like just hanging out with my daughter Miller, who was in the car seat watching this all unfold. And to say that I killed this wetter would be an understatement. I said
It's a native. You can't.
Yes, you can.
It's a native animal.
No, giant wetters are native. Well,
They're all
Okay.
native.
They're all native. Well, it's natively dead because I sent that thing to the underworld.
To the shadow realm.
That thing, there is no evidence of that thing being even on this planet. The way that I stood on it and twisted and stomped and just put so much force into it, even its ancestors would have died again. That thing is in another realm. That piece of shit wetter.
Did you like yelp or anything whilst you realized it was in your shirt? Go, ah!
Honestly, it happened once I realized there was a bug underneath because I thought maybe it was a cockroach.
And because you're scared of spiders too.
I'm scared of
So,
anything. I'm
yeah.
terrified of spiders. I hate all bugs. If
Same.
anything's got more than 4 legs, it doesn't deserve to be alive. And I saw it just crawling on the ground. It was probably 2 inches long.
Nah,
Don't
yeah,
ask
no.
me how I know what something like that looks like.
How did you measure it?
Because I squashed it. So that's my anecdote.
Did you yelp at any point whilst Miller was watching?
No, it just happened so quickly that I was like,
Right. So
Yeah.
do you think like a formative memory for Miller being like, note to self, Daddy's a bit of a coward?
maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
But then he squished it.
yeah, you
And
did.
then
You
did this weird thing when he measured it. But other than that,
I don't know why he got his pants off when he measured it. But yes, that's my anecdote. I'm now
Right.
scared to hang out clothes outside. There's another hoodie out there because there was 2, and that's the one I grabbed. The other one's still there. I might just set it on fire.
I've done the same thing, except for I've had it twice. Once was when I was at home in Tauranga. I put my foot into a gumboot.
Oh, yeah.
And there was something in there. And
Classic.
I freaked out. And I don't think it was a mouse. It was like a wetter or something gross.
Yeah.
And the other one was in a gardening glove. I put my hand in there and there was a spider in there that bit me.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I put my hand into my tool bag, which was outside, to get something, and there was a weta in there, and it bit me.
Oh.
Because they've got little pincers.
They do.
I hate them
yuck.
so much.
Yeah, no, they're so freaky, eh?
Yeah.
They're so freaky. But hey, everyone deserves to be on this earth, guy. Do you
No,
feel
they
like
don't.
a big boy for
No, they
squashing
don't.
it?
No,
Yeah?
I don't feel like a big boy, but
Mr. Big Man.
I'm happy that it's dead. Yeah, that's why they didn't bite me. But if it did, I'd have found its family.
Oh, true, yeah.
And killed them while it watched.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrifying.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened to you, though. That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful.
Not keen on that. Not keen. Any anecdote from you there, Chris, or would you like to jump into your segment?
Personal milestone.
Oh, yeah. What
It's
is
taken 4 months of paperwork and admin, but my bike is finally registered.
Oh, yes,
Hey,
nice.
you fixed the cracked bleeding nipple.
I fixed the bleed nipple and replaced the brake hoses, took it and got signed off. And now I'm just waiting for them to give me my number plate.
Yep.
Boom. And I can finally start restoring my vintage motorbike that I've had for over a year.
Nice.
Which means you can finally start restoring it. Isn't that what you've been doing?
No, because what you don't want to do is touch. To be honest, it's my dad told me this because he for a long time brought in old American cars,
Yeah.
made them road legal, and you always hit snags if you change anything from the factory specs to a newer version.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like the factory says it should be this width and that there is this width, so we're not going to pass that, even if it's better quality and
Right.
safer or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got all these parts, I've got all these replacement like original old stuff, and I've had them in plastic boxes like the one we keep all our stuff in.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for it to get signed off, and now I can start putting it all together.
That's
that's cool.
exciting.
Yeah, so it's taken 4 months
Yeah.
Yeah.
of
Wow.
paperwork with the government to get it across the line.
Wow.
Crazy, yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
because of
that
the
is.
age of the bike, or is that just with any bike?
Age of the bike and the history of ownership is foggy
Yeah.
because it's so old, and this guy had it in his shed for so long. He's like, I can't remember who I bought it off. I haven't had it on the road in over 20 years.
Yeah. So
Oh,
they'll be
yeah.
like, this guy stole it.
No history of rego. So to be safe, they have to treat it as though there's no history, and then you have to. I had to write to Honda New Zealand and get them to do all this
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But it was just like, oh, well, this is all just part of the process. It's part, I wanted to go through this, and I wanted to do this old bike and blah blah blah.
cool.
So now I can finally start working on it. God, it's taken forever.
Are you going to start
Yeah.
riding it to work every day?
I think I will ride it. I haven't even ridden it. I've ridden it around my little block.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, just because it's not registered, but I needed to make sure it all went properly and rode it like once a month to make sure it didn't
Yeah.
clog
Seize
up.
up and all that.
Yeah, and so I think I will take it out into the country out west somewhere first and ride it around a bit.
Nice.
Nice.
And then when I'm confident that it runs mint, which I'm pretty sure it does, I will maybe ride it into work.
cool.
And then once it's restored, I'll ride it all the time.
That's
Nice.
very cool. That's
Yeah.
very rewarding. When
Thank
that's
you.
finally done, that's going to feel so good.
It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna
So
feel
good.
It's gonna feel
Guys, it's going to
amazing.
feel really good.
It's gonna
gonna
feel
feel
so
so
good.
good.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Yeah.
now it's getting weird.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I got
Chris.
wet on this podcast a long time ago.
Chris, chat us through what you would like us to do today here.
Okay. For those of you that weren't listening at the start,
Excellently anchored there, Ellie.
that's how you do it. That's how we got to where we are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Best entertainment podcast, by the way. Last night, if you are listening to this on the day it comes out, we would have been on TVNZ with the latest episode of Ready Gamer Mum. We did a watch along. We played the same game as they were playing on that TV show, and it was kind of a live stream. Pretty
Yeah.
exciting for us to get an opportunity like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to do more. If you're out of the country, you don't care, that's all G. But as part of this, with TVNZ being the country's, the nation's broadcasting company,
Yeah.
like the BBC, but in New Zealand, I figured if you could take a video game and turn it into any kind of TV show, what would it look like?
Yeah.
My original idea was sitcom. A sitcom involving video game characters.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Is sitcom short for sit-down comedy?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh,
We could probably Google it.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
You
Is
keep
it?
talking and
Yeah,
I'll
you
Google
Google
Maybe it is.
Interesting.
Potentially. So originally it was a sitcom, but then I've just kind of gone, you know what? TVNZ isn't just sitcoms. You can literally have any kind of TV show.
Yeah.
So a TV show involving gaming in the world of gaming, using gaming characters, whatever you want it to be. We just had to show up here with some ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys got any ideas? Or would you like
Situational comedy.
situational comedy? So there's a situation.
I googled it, but JP was just holding up his laptop and I didn't see his screen, so now he just did all that for nothing.
Oh, thanks,
Sorry,
JP.
buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's good chat. What was I going to say?
Did you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Maybe you go first.
Give us an example.
I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something.
All right. So the TV show I would make,
Yes.
and this
Hit
is
me.
set in video game world,
Okay.
is a Fair Go / Target style TV show.
Yeah.
Now,
That's funny.
if you live outside of New Zealand, Fair Go is like at the weekend on a Sunday night, it's like Sarah paid blah, blah, blah
Yeah.
to these carpet installers, and then they never came around. We're going to help her correct, and then they'll run up to the carpet installers and be like, "Whoa, what do you say to the allegations?" And blah, blah, blah.
There was a very infamous episode of Fair Go years ago.
Or was it Target?
Or was it Target?
It was Target.
Are you talking about the drawer?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
drawer.
the tradie and the draw. And so
Yeah.
Target was very similar to Fair Go. It's like expose, 20, 60 minutes kind of storytelling. Target, though, was all about catching, this particular episode was about catching tradies that would, whilst the house was empty and they were working in there, that would like go around and do weird shit in your house. One dude peed in a sink, in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, wow.
Same episode, I'm pretty sure. Another guy into the woman's drawers, got out the knickers there and stole them / I don't know what
Just
was.
he did a real Sam Sock situation.
Yeah, classic Sam situation. And and that was a famous moment.
It was.
It was.
And that Target used to have hidden cameras and stuff and actors. And
Yeah.
So I'd like to do that for the world of video games.
Okay.
A few stories for the first season. I want to do a real hit piece on Nathan Drake and his stolen artifacts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You these should be back in the host countries and you've just taken them. What, they're all in your attic?
Yeah.
I'd come around with a secret camera on, pretend to be, I'm the electrician you ordered.
He wouldn't even have them in his attic. I reckon he'd be so blasé, he would just have them in his house as like a paperweight, and it'll be some like ancient Egyptian
100%.
arrowhead, and he just uses it to put on top of his bills.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right. Stolen things like that. And so I'd go around, I'd get shots of all that, and then we'd doorstep him, which is journalists speak for when a camera and a person with a microphone run up to someone in public and then just start interviewing them and yelling at them.
Yeah.
We'd do that.
Yeah, cool. That's creative.
Another story, feel free if you think of any good stories as well.
Okay.
I'd probably do one on Geralt of Rivia, who keeps forcing really poor shopkeepers to buy all of his crap.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
It's like, why are you meant to be here saving everyone? You're really intimidating. They've got nothing, and you're taking all of their gold and giving them like 10 pieces of rope.
Yeah.
So one on him.
Dodgy.
Another story. I do like an insight into how do Grand Theft Auto hospitals fix someone who has been shot / blown up,
Well, that's
Yes.
interesting.
and then they walk out this going, and then they're all better again.
Also, Grand Theft Auto, the other side of it is the corruption of the police department. Because in Grand Theft Auto, it doesn't happen that often because usually you just escape the police or you get killed by the police. But you can actually surrender and get arrested by police, and then it just fades to black.
And then you walk free.
And then you walk free and you lose some money, or you don't have any weapons anymore, something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it could be a corruption piece on like, this guy just had 5 stars. He was driving around with a tank.
He murdered 20 people.
He murdered 50 people while driving around. And what, you just let him go?
You just let him walk free.
Yeah, this guy's constantly walking free. The corruption in the police department.
That's
Love
right.
it.
And then you could also shine a spotlight on any main character in any like open world game not prioritizing saving the world and like doing side quests and building a little base and all that stuff. And is this guy the hero we think? Is this woman the hero we think she is?
No, we really struggled to get that out.
Or just pause while Chris vomits.
Or is they, actually taking the piss a wee bit and using, like, we got them here to do this thing and they're just pissing around, building a settlement and, all that sort of stuff, doing side quests.
That's very creative. Yeah, I like that.
What's yours, Ellie?
Well, mine, because originally you said sitcom. So I'd already put together all my characters
Great, I love
based
that.
on a sitcom,
Cool.
okay? So my one is going to be called Cool House.
Cool House.
I did love the TV show Full House when I was
Yeah.
younger. So it's sort of like
So you made it
modelled
more
off
video gamey by changing full to cool.
to cool. Yeah, because there's lots of cool characters in
Right,
it.
okay,
Nah,
Cool
so it's going
House.
to be set in the location of Stardew Valley, just because it's quite a nice, community vibe.
Yeah.
But there's going to be one big house, and it's a classic case of, the father passed away, and the mother's now bringing up the children. How
Is that what Full House is about?
Yeah, but it's opposite. So the mum passed away, and the dad and the two uncles have to bring them up. So it's kind of like these 3 guys bringing up 3 girls.
What's
of
the
thing.
name of the guy you went and saw live?
Oh, John Stamos.
Is he from that show?
Oh, yeah, from Full House. Yeah. He
You
was-
love Full House, don't you?
I love
my
Full
God.
House. Yeah, had the Olsen twins in it. So Stardew Valley, Cool House.
Yeah.
And basically the dad was Joel from The Last of Us. But he's not featured in the show.
Right.
Well, we just know that it was Joel and he's dead.
Yeah.
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 Well, there's the whole.
Don't-
There's not a spoiler. That was just me. This,
Yeah,
this-
in my
the
story,
Yeah,
Joel's
yeah.
dead.
Great,
Yeah,
cool.
Nice. And then Joel was married to May from It Takes Two. The lady.
Oh, she's awful.
Oh, really?
I found her grating.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who's May?
This the female character.
But doesn't she have a husband?
Yeah,
And they're trying to work it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both terrible people.
Yeah, and so it turns out in my world here, they didn't work it out. So she's remarried, married Joel, he's passed away, but now there's the 3 kids and the pet they've got to look after.
Yeah.
Now just picture for a second that Mario and Luigi are twin boys, but they're boys. They're
Little
not
babies, because there's baby Mario and baby Luigi.
There we go. So it's them, so they're twins. And then we've got kid number 3, who's the oldest, is Ellie from The Last of Us.
Okay.
So she is the older sister that ends up, having to look after the twins. And I know Joel's not her dad, eh?
No.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
totally fine. It's totally fine. I was just picturing like,
No
why
matter how much Joel wants that to be true.
But just like you'd randomly like you've had Ellie and then you have twins and they come out as full blown Italians.
Yeah,
Just
with
like-
moustaches.
With
yeah.
moustaches.
Yeah. So yeah, those 3 siblings. Ellie ends up, taking on the big sister role and having to look after these kids all the time. They've got the pet, which is Crash Bandicoot.
Right.
He just causes havoc all the time.
Is he wearing jeans like he does in the game?
Yeah.
And are
big,
you
big
there
jeans.
trying to bang it?
That's
Oh my god, that's a reference to an old episode.
Yeah,
2
I
episodes
forgot
ago?
about that. Yeah, so I marry him, and then, and then we have the fun uncle comes to live with May because she needs help with the children.
Fun Uncle was played by
Let's
Me.
guess.
Oh.
I
Professor Oak.
swear to God, Ellie, if the fun uncle is the
the
bloody
Mexican book from It Takes Two.
is it Dr. Hakim?
It's not.
Okay.
But he does feature in my cast.
Oh my god.
Now the cool uncle is I don't know much about this character, but Trevor from GTA.
Oh my god,
He's-
psycho.
Do not have him around children.
No,
Oh my
he's
God, Ellie.
psycho.
That makes the plot even better.
Yeah,
okay, so he's a little
He's
dodgy.
very funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
very
funny, but a bit dodgy. So he's trying to, help, but then he's causing more havoc. And May's like, oh, you're big about role model for the kids. And then we've got the nanny/butler, which is going to be an android from Detroit Become Human.
was wondering when they were coming in.
simple, yeah, they do all
like
that. And then the neighbour. There's always a friendly neighbour, and that's Delia Ketchum. And Ash lives with her as well.
Okay.
So then often these 2 houses, they hang out.
Intertwine, yeah.
And a bit of a plot twist, Delia and May end up sparking a bit of a love. Yeah. So they end up having a bit of a thing. So the neighbours are now kind of connected. They turn into one big family. And then there's just that one annoying, there's always just one annoying character in a sitcom that always comes in. That's Dr. Hakim from It Takes Two. He just randomly pops over and just annoys people.
Yeah.
That's kind of as far as I got with my sitcom. What do we think?
The cast is pretty solid.
It's quite good, eh?
It just what is it about?
What's the plot?
Well, it's just the trials and tribulations of having such a cool house.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I feel-
bro. That's it. He got it. Why can't you get it?
Sorry, yeah, my bad.
And it was great because of all the representation and stuff. Woke house is what I'd call it.
Exactly. It is a female protagonist, actually.
No, it sounds great. I'd watch the hell out of that.
It'd be a bit
Yeah.
fun, It's just because Full House doesn't really have a plot. It's more just like, family
Shenanigans,
dynamics and
situations.
exactly. Situational comedy.
There we go.
There you go.
Mine is, and I know they used this as an example last week, but Red Dead Redemption 2, right? It's going to be Red Dead Redemption, but the TV show is going to be The Office style. So it's like set in an office
Fun.
and like documentary style.
Set in an office, but it's Red Dead Redemption.
Hear me out, right? So the
Doesn't make
storyline,
sense.
the storyline is that Dutch and the gang are escaping from Blackwater. They come across another bunch of wagons of people, right? They're making their way over to Saint Denis, which is a different town. So two cities, right?
Okay.
They kill everyone. They kill everyone in that wagon party because they're bad guys, and they realize that these people were moving from Blackwater to Saint Denis, and everybody there was staff members of the local newspaper at Blackwater.
Okay.
So then they take on the identities of everybody who they just killed, and they're moving from Blackwater to Saint Denis to merge.
And they run a newspaper. Oh, wow.
To merge with the newspaper from Saint Denis. So the people at Saint Denis know that this whole Blackwater newsagent is coming to work with them.
Don't know what they look like.
They don't know what they look like. So now they've got to pretend to be the people that they just killed and they've got these new identities because the law is looking for them.
So like
So
Arthur,
now you've got Arthur Morgan, who's
like
trying to run a newspaper.
editor-in-chief.
Yeah, and then you've got like Bill, who's a complete idiot, and he's like in charge of the warehouse. And it's like a whole they've just got to integrate themselves into a normal life, an office life.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like
creative.
Red Dead Redemption 2 in The Office, which I looked online and somebody like 7 years ago made an Office intro from the TV show, but they used footage from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
So it's
really?
already there, guys.
It's there.
Wow.
The
It's
intro's
there.
done.
So it's like
I'll
comedy-wise.
admit, at early doors, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. But then it did.
All right, well, I want it to be a little bit more lighthearted and funny. So maybe they don't kill the people. Maybe they threaten them. And they'd be like, we're taking your identities, run. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
And
They
they
run
bugger
away.
off. They could come back make for a later episode.
You don't stamp them down like you did with the Weta.
No,
that was
there's
too horrific. Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a oh my god, how we've got to try and pretend that we know what we're talking about here, but then they actually kind of enjoy it.
Good Jeopardy, nice.
Yeah, there's a bit of Jeopardy there. So
Bit of
that's my
Jeopardy.
TV show.
For some reason, I like it too. Actually, I'd watch the hell out of that. When you first mentioned the gang and that, and they were working in an office, I was like, the office should be a company that sells ovens.
Ovens.
There's a joke here.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, is
like
there a joke
as
here?
soon as you said, and then Dutch and the gang, I was like, well, they're going to need an office. Maybe they could sell ovens.
Dutch ovens,
Dutch
nice.
ovens.
And that could just be called
Yes.
Dutch ovens, and he's on the front. That's literally.
Yeah.
But then you made it about the newspaper, which is genuinely plausible.
Yeah, and there are actually newspapers in the game. There's different newspapers that you can buy. So it's all there.
Love it. Well done, guys.
Rockstar, call me.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Arthur Morgan as like the kid. Extra, read all about it.
No,
That's good.
that's great. If you have an idea, then let us know on the ECG for ECG Facebook page because we'd love to read it out next week. If
Yeah.
you've got like a TV show manifestation from gaming, let us know. Other than that, we'll see you on Monday for a DLC. Bye.